This reading opens with a powerful declaration of reclamation. The energy of the song reflects a soul that's been through heartbreak, betrayal, or energetic depletion and is now rising, remembering its worth, and preparing for a breakthrough. What was once given away is now being returned, and what cannot be returned will be alchemized. Before pulling any cards, I ask Spirit, what does the collective need to hear right now? Then I open my Clairaudient playlist, the one I use when I want Source to speak directly through music, and hit shuffle. The song that came through was Part of Me by Katy Perry. After listening and sitting with the message, I pulled cards based on the energy the song stirred up. So let's get into the energy that came through when I pulled the cards. For tarot, I pulled 8 cards and the bottom of the deck. Top row, I pulled the 6 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. You're learning to discern energetic balance. What you've given, what you've received, and what's been unfairly taken. You've been studying the behaviors of others and yourself, asking questions like, why did I allow this? Or how do I prevent this next time? The 8 of Pentacles shows you're now actively doing the work to rebuild yourself. The heartbreak, 3 of Swords, hasn't been in vain. It's been your teacher. The bottom row, Knight of Swords, the Sun, the Queen of Cups, the 2 of Wands. This is rapid mental clarity and personal truth slicing through confusion. The Sun says your joy, innocence, and radiance were never destroyed, only dimmed. You're reclaiming them. With the Queen of Cups, you're learning how to protect your emotions without closing them off. The 2 of Wands says you're standing at the threshold of your next chapter. You've outgrown the old life. You're still visualizing the new one. And the bottom of the deck, the Moon. All of this is happening in the undercurrents, the illusions, the dreams, the fears. They're bubbling up to be seen. You might feel uncertain, but it's part of the process. The veil is thinning. So let's get into the oracle cards that I pulled for this message. The first oracle card is Laughter from the Inner Wisdom Compass deck. Laughter is medicine for the soul, so laugh, even if it's through tears. This is the reminder to let your spirit breathe. Even as you go through deep healing, you can still access joy. Laughing isn't a denial of pain. It's proof that your spirit is unbroken. You're learning to hold space for both grief and joy at once. The second oracle card that I pulled is Transformation from the Work Your Light oracle deck. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. You're not the same person you were, even if your external life hasn't caught up yet. This is deep spiritual DNA work. You're clearing ancestral trauma, childhood imprints, old versions of yourself that were created for survival. As you let go of fight, flight, freeze patterns, a rethreading is happening, one woven by Saturn, lessons, the Black Madonna, rebirth from the shadows, and Oshun, nurturing divine love. You are in between emerging, half risen, half falling. You're in a liminal space. Not quite where you were, not quite where you're going, and that's okay. You're being made new from the inside out. The third oracle card is 1111 messages in the numbers from the Lightworker oracle deck. You are receiving signs, synchronicities, repeating numbers. These aren't just coincidence. They're messages from your guide affirming you're on the path, especially when you feel lost or like you're slipping. You'll get a ping to bring you back into alignment. And the fourth oracle card is Ascension, the Rainbow Bridge from the Lightworker Oracle. You are rising, even in moments when you feel like you're breaking down. Your soul is leveling up. This is not a spiritual bypass. This is integration. The Rainbow Bridge speaks to the energetic portal you're crossing between old and new, where you connect the divine with the human, where you become the bridge for others too. So, this is my message to you. You've been through cycles of betrayal, confusion, and energetic imbalance. But that chapter is done. What was meant to break you has instead sharpened your sword of truth. You're now entering a transformation phase that's happening so deeply, even your cells are rewiring. This is the part of you that no one can take away. The part that still laughs, still dreams, still loves. The part that rises. This is the part of you that's always been free.